Hey guys, how's it going? Miso here, back with another Exos Heroes video, and today we are going to be talking about the new unit, Black Moon Baraka. Now, I know a lot of people are kind of upset that this unit exists and they brought him in so early because he's this new blue border unit that, for some reason costs 28 to pity and isn't really that much different than the normal Baraka. But we're going to talk about him because I got extremely lucky, and in general today, and I'm probably not going to get lucky like this again ever, but I pulled Black Moon Baraka in like 2 pulls, and then I pulled Fate Core Bathory in like 4 pulls off of String of Creation. So extremely lucky day today, and in general the past week, 2 weeks has been treating me very well, but that's beside the point. Let's talk about Black Moon Baraka. So if you look at this unit, he is, like I mentioned earlier, a blue border unit. What that means is that he has an imprint, basically. So in Epic 7 it's called an imprint, but here I forget what the term is. But for him, what the special thing is that when you're going into battle, the wasted red units get a bonus, and I will link an image on the top left hand side of the screen to show you the image that of what units get this bonus. So right now I have him at base. He gives 2% combat power, 1% attack, 6% HP, and 1% defense to these other units. And those units are Baraka, regular Baraka, Bonkus, Vinity, Godin, Buck, Seer, Ned, Dooman, Rarefrit, and there's a ton of them. I'm just gonna list them at the top left. But yes, those units get this bonus, and every time you fuse another Dark Moon Baraka, Black Moon Baraka into him, he will get an increase to those stats. And to give you a quick reminder about what fusion is, it's basically when you have 2 Fate Cores. So for example, with Black Moon Baraka, if I pulled another Fate Core of him, right, I'd get another one of these little thingies right here. And when I go to fusion, there would be one right here, and I could fuse it into Black Moon Baraka, and I'd get these boosts in stats. But additionally, you also get a boost to his passive ability that increases those wasted sand units stats as well. And I will link another image on the top left as to how many stats it gives every upgrade. So every time you fuse it, it upgrades it. It goes from E rank, which is the base rank, to D rank, to C rank, to B rank, to A rank. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 fusions, and then you can get to max. But that's extremely hard to get because this is it's a hard unit to get. It's a rare Fate Core unit. So if you really want to get that to 80%, you really gotta whale or get extremely lucky. But yeah. So we're here to answer the question today: is it worth it to pool on Black Moon Baraka? And I would say that if you don't already have Baraka and you like the unit, this is a good time to pull for a stronger version of him. But in terms of like how much stronger he is compared to normal Baraka or Fate Core Baraka, I would say that he's honestly not that much stronger. And here's my reasoning. So he's going to take you 28 11 summons to pity, right? If you don't get lucky. And that's a lot of pulls for a unit that pretty much is the same as his base version. So his skill 2 is the same, his skill 1 is the same. The only difference is that he has the normal Guardian passive where it gives Dragon Blood, Dragon Scale, etc. You know the drill. I talked about it in my last video. I'll put a little thing on the top right if you haven't seen it already. But this is a really good passive. Don't get me wrong. It's going to make him tankier. It's going to make him do more damage. But pretty much every every Guardian unit has it. And a lot of this scales off of defense, right? So the annoying thing is that with units with high defense, It makes the shields bigger, as I mentioned in my last video, and it's harder to kill them. But Baraka himself does not have that high of defense. So let's go to the journal real quick and take a look at his stats, right? So Baraka, he only has 527 base defense, whereas let's take a look at Rira, right? 673. All right, 673, much more. You can even go to unit like Anastasia, right? 670. And I believe Xeon is probably gonna have more defense, but he is a 3-star, so I don't know. But his Fate Core gives him a lot more defense. Like the Fate Core skin that you get gives him a lot more defense and health, which makes it worth it. So yeah, even he has 610 at the 3-star without the Fate Core. So, you know, he is really not all that tanky. So it's not really going to be as strong, that Dragon Blood passive. And just for reference, I'll show you, his Fate Core stats. So, for example, Xeon gives 91 on his passive, and it gives him a ton of health, whereas Baraka 24, 156 health. It doesn't make him much more tanky. So, yeah, his passive isn't going to be doing as much as, for example, a Xeon or an Anastasia. It's really not as important for him. Now, he will be outputting more damage though if he does get to 7 stacks, but the likelihood of you getting to 7 stacks is going to be lower because you have less defense, less survivable, less health on the barrier stacks. So, given that he is 28 to pity, doesn't do that much more than normal Baraka, I'd say that if you're not really looking for Baraka right now, you're not really going to be missing out too much on not pulling for him. That being said, if you don't have Baraka, but you do have FC Annie, for example, and you don't really have anybody that combos with FC Annie, because FC Annie, as again in my previous video, she gives an ally with the fastest ally 3 mana, increased critical hit, and damage immunity, which normally, most of the time, unless you have like Rira or something, Baraka is going to be the fastest. And giving him 3 mana means he has instant access to his S2, which does a ton of damage, and you can burst down most units with just that. So this is a really, really strong combo. And if you do have FC Annie and you don't have a partner like that with her, that's does a ton of damage off of 3 or less mana hit, then I'd say that it might be worth it to pull him, because it is a banner. He is going to get more. You get a higher percentage of pulling him. So there's that. Yet again, even if you have this combo, it's not completely necessary, because right now I run FC Rira on my team, and she's faster than Baraka, and her S1 doesn't do as much damage, and I still run it, and it's still fine. So if you really want Baraka, of course, pull on him, because that's the most important thing, getting the units that you want. And if you have FC Annie and you don't have a comboer, like another piece of the combo with her, then I'd say, that's more of a case to pull for him. But if you don't have that, or you already have regular Baraka, I don't think you really need to pull him. Save your S for the next, OP unit out there that comes out. Maybe you don't have FC Xeon, and if you haven't taken a look at the recruit screen, I just clicked on Door of Creation on accident. If you look at String of Creation, Xeon is coming back along with FC Anastasia. So I know Fated String of Creation is hard to get the units, but it's definitely a higher chance, and these two are really, really good units. So if you don't have them, especially, definitely save for this and don't pull on Blackmoon Baraka. Alright guys, I hope that helps you decide whether or not you should pull for him. And as always, in the comment section below, let me know what you think. Do you think I missed out on something? Do you think that I overlooked something? Or if you have some nice comments, definitely leave those down there. But as always, thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and tell me why. And if you really enjoy my content and want to see more, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button. I always, love seeing that number go up. It means that, you guys are enjoying my content, and it definitely encourages me to make more videos in the future. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out.